Hi cozy gamer friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking that link to join me as we take a journey into the ancient past and create a mini Mount Olympus in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Also, sorry friends, I'm attempting to get over a cold, so please bear with my voice today. Greek mythology has always been such a fascinating subject for me. I'm kind of a history nerd, so the wheels started turning on how I could create a mansion on the mythical Mount Olympus when we got the Hercules items in the premium shop. To be perfectly honest, I had way too many ideas, so I combined them all in this build. And I chose this corner of the Forest of Valor because I love the floating mountains in the background. It adds to the feel of Mount Olympus. If you're interested in new speed builds and walkthroughs and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider clicking that button. Without further ado, let's start creating Mount Olympus. I started off with the main house. The layout inspo for this came from the Hercules mansion in the Disney movie. Originally, because I love the story of Daedalus's labyrinth, I really wanted to put this mansion in the middle of a maze and turn myself into a minotaur, but the fact that we don't have connecting hedges just made it too difficult to create a maze. Side point, that's one thing I really hope comes to the valley in a future update. So instead of creating a maze, I settled for using the topiaries from Beauty and the Beast and the vine walls from the Lion King to create a sort of structured garden. These oil lamps from the Beauty and the Beast collection are so perfect for Greek-inspired builds because they totally look like braziers. You'll see I use them a lot. And I couldn't resist using those Cinderella stone benches. I'm a sucker for the sparkle, so I pretty much include them in every build. I thought about using a stone path, but in the end, the gold and opal path just felt like a good fit to create a royal Mount Olympus look. Because I don't plan my builds very well, it's always touch and go whether I'm actually going to run out of path or if I have enough, but after some finagling, I miraculously did have enough. I mentioned finagling, right? Maybe this will teach me to plan better, but I honestly doubt it. I kind of thrive on the chaos. I love playing with fun patterns with the bordered paths, don't you? It's fun to see what designs you can create using the paths, so I try to get creative with each build and do something different with the pathing. This design created the perfect centerpiece for good old Phil, and the stone benches are perfect because they work as both a framing piece and for seating. I added a water feature with the fountain tiles and golden harps because Well, I don't know why, but Mount Olympus always makes me think of harp music. In all honesty, I struggled with how to enclose this garden. I tried trees, foliage, vine walls, but in the end, I just loved these waterfalls from The Lion King. They ended up creating the perfect, tranquil ambiance for a mansion on Mount Olympus. I love, love, love these fan leaf plants. I know I use them extensively in my Desert Palace build too, but they're just the perfect versatile plant for creating an exotic look. And bonus, at one space apiece, you can basically throw them everywhere. You'll see me add in some more flowers later, but I started off with the butterfly flowers for the centerpiece. I've said it before, but I love these because A, they can go on paths, and B, they're gorgeous. I wish we had these in tons of other colors too. Maybe that will come in a future update? I went simple with the entryway to the whole entire build, just a fun pattern, Forest of Valor bushes, and a flower arch, and the look was complete. And there's those oil lamps again, told you I was obsessed. Next, I moved on to the first of 4 courtyards I wanted to create. This one I call the Lagoon of the Nymphs. I was always fascinated by water nymphs in Greek mythology, so this little courtyard was inspired by them. I used these Beauty and the Beast pillars for a touch of elegance, and of course I used the oil lamps again. But for the rest, I wanted it to feel natural, so I used lots of rocks and butterfly flowers on the water rug and surrounded the whole entire courtyard with vine walls. The second of the courtyards I wanted to create was for my well. I called this one the Wellspring of the Harvest because, well, I'm a history nerd like that. The ancient path was perfect here, and the flower arches and small mossy trees framed out the space perfectly. The clay jugs and baskets just added the right touch of ancient Greece, and then I went in later and added some bunches of grapes on the ground too. The third courtyard is the Courtyard of the Muses. No mansion on Mount Olympus would be complete without music, so I added white harps to this tiny little pink courtyard. I hope we get more statues from the movie in the future. It would be awesome to actually have jugs or statues with the muses on them. Last but not least, I created my favorite courtyard, the Nectar of Olympus. I wanted a vineyard literally as soon as we got grapes in Eternity Isle, but I had no idea how I wanted to do it. The moment we got those Hercules items in the premium shop, it clicked. What's better than an ancient Greek-themed vineyard? I am completely obsessed with how this build came out. Specifically, this part. I don't want to bore you with digging the holes and planting the grapes, but you'll be able to see the finished effect in the walkthrough I'll be posting of this build. And you can check out my Instagram page if you want to see a picture of it. I waited to add these flowering ancient saplings until the end so that they wouldn't get in the way while I was building. And last but not least, I added flowers. The white birds of paradise and green luminescent flowers worked perfectly with the purple butterfly flowers to keep things simple and natural. And that's my mansion on Mount Olympus. For everyone who subscribed and liked and commented on my videos, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed this video and haven't subscribed yet, please consider clicking that button. I will be posting a walkthrough of this build soon. And with the new update coming May 1st, there will be lots more fun content coming to my channel soon. See you next time.